Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab here, Eric Fetty. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Ohtani leads off second with nobody out. Yeah, that's outside. Full count now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In the air, left field. Squeezes it.
Batting fourth.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs.
Gorman tossed to second, and that's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, and starting in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
High fly ball out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
And here is Brendan Donovan. 2 outs, base is empty. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 down, Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Cards draw even on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
You see them jock trying to beat me. It's only one man, believe me.
Back here at Busch Stadium, Max Muncy at the dish.
Number 13.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is good.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
And another ball. Tied up here in the early going. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Muncy rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a drive. Burleson going back. Say goodbye to that one. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Kicks and deals. Whips it to first on the run. One out in the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-1.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Next offering upstairs.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Mookie now. The wind and the pitch. And now 2-1.
2-1.
And misses inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Freddie.
Man at first with one gone. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the second. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
Number 35 taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Alec Burleson. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is downstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Conforto makes the grab for the second out.
Batting eight, the catcher, Pedro.
Man at first, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Burleson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here's the rookie center fielder. And that's outside. And the count 2 and 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And another ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Cards strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
1 at second, on to first in time. Double play.
Great job by the shortstop right there. Fields it, decides to take it himself. Second baseman can just chill out until the next play.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in St. Louis as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And the righty deals. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. And there's one down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And another ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. Next pitch downstairs and a full count now. And here it comes. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it 6-1. On to the fourth. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. And he deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Reaching for it and brings it in. Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
1-2 now. That's inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 1-1. Runner on the move. This one in the air right field. Sizing this one up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Man at first. Here's Mookie Betts now. Two outs. Runner takes off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Runner goes again. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it though 6-1. Back here in St. Louis. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Wilson Contreras. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex Burleson.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. The pitch. Falling behind 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Ivan Herrera. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The third baseman, number 16.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Swung on, belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
Now at the plate, Pedro Pajes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-3. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man aboard, and now the center fielder. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Righty delivers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. It's now 6-3. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the pitch. That one misses. 2-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Steven Matz up and loosening in the pen. King also getting ready. Two now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Just missed. Three-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Muncy to hit. Ball to strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That just misses, and that's ball three.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch is outside. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Second home run of the inning for them, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When a hitter's in a 3-1 count, he's going to force that pitcher to come to him, throw him something that he can handle. Well, right there, he got a pitch that he could handle, and he made him pay for it.
Now on the bump, Steven Matz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Michael Conforto will climb in. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. One-two now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-3 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. So now 1-2.
One ball. Two strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Manager out of the dugout. New arm out of the bullpen, number 78.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And there's a ball. And that one hammered way back there. That's long gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 9-5. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Two now. In the air to left center. Kim sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now 9-5. Back after this on the show.
100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the bag. Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me cause I'm getting paid. Shawty said she wanna ride the wave. Oh yeah, I'm on my way.
And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Kim.
Number 6.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, but no chance to recover, He'll reach after the strikeout.
Designated hitter.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 7-8-9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they close the gap. It's 9-6. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the center fielder.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
I ain't never gonna change for nobody, understand, just my lifestyle.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Conforto whips it back in quickly. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's a 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here in St. Louis, top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is back. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 10-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. The wind of the pitch. To the right side, Donovan. Over to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Now back.
Here comes Max
Third
Muncy.
baseman,
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Up the middle. Throws to first, and there's 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And next for L.A., Michael Conforto. Muncy at second with 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty
Now
much
batting,
gifted him first
the
base
second
with a
baseman,
quick free pass.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is downstairs. Kim would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Phil Maton gets the call from the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now here is Kim. At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss. Bases loaded, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 10-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jose Urena looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86, the lefty, warming up as well. 1 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 out, bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. The lefty fires. And that's in the dirt.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Alec Burleson now at the plate. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as the lead holds at 10-6. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Way inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone. And it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now here is Freddie Freeman. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's ripped, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's going to be Will Smith. A little out front there as he swings through it. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for LA as the lead holds at 10-6.
Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right, and my motor right, so I roll it.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Urena.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Two. Checks the swing. Now an appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Stratton warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. That missed inside. The count now 2-2. On the ground at first. Off balance throw in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Pedro Pajes getting ready to hit. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And downstairs. Payoff pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here comes a pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The pitch. Up the middle. Betts. They get the force, and the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Once he digs in.
The 13, number 13, Zach Muncy.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. King, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. And another ball.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. One up, one down. Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Cardinals 6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Alex Vesia. So the lineup flips over, and here is Lars Nootbaar.
Alex.
The 1-1.
Vesia.
That one missed. That just misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
That one ripped. That's back. And that is gone. A massive home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 10-7.
Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So one out, nobody on. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. The 2-1. And another ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh so close.
Up next
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The new pitcher in the game, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And he deals. That's a little bit low. Donovan leads off first with one away. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And now the lefty got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
The pitch just missed.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-9 and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one misses. 3-1 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove on either.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. 2 outs, runner on first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.